Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled Shooting at the Stars, Aiming at the Moon. Lord will, you are edified. This lesson was inspired by a lyric I heard from Pop Smoke, which is the title for this lesson. However, the actual quote comes from Les Brown, which states, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars." From a spiritual perspective, this requires to have high expectations. And in order to have high expectations, by default, our goals must be high, which bring forth what? The greater accomplishments, the best results. Okay? It's a blessing to understand this doctrine, and it's a good chance that we are the elect. However, remember, everything is predestined on us being destroyed or being saved. And Lord will, we are the hopeful elect. Again, nothing is more important than being saved, or that we are saved. Okay? Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. Okay? Hence, the elect will be saved. Now, within the concept of the elect, you have a segment or a sector called the 144,000. If we are prophets, right? Lord will, we are called and chosen. We have an opportunity of a lifetime, which means what? If called and chosen, we will be ruling with Yahweh Shai and assisting Yahweh Shai to develop the kingdom of heaven, which means what? We must fulfill our obligations as being prophets. Okay? The goal is to be saved, shooting at the stars. However, being part of that 144,000, that's aiming at the moon. And again, it's all predestined. So if we are predestined to be part of that 144,000, we will have that kingdom mindset. First Timothy 6:12. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life. And the only way we can lay hold onto eternal life, we must fight the good fight of faith. Okay? Whereunto you are also called and have professed a good profession before many witnesses. All right? This fight does not end until the moment we are saved. Revelation 7:4, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the sons of Israel. As prophets, this should be our mindset. Aiming for the moon, although we are shooting at the stars. Amos 9:11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, that day is existing now, okay? And close up the breaches thereof, and that's literal. All the issues among the tribes will be resolved. And we see this happening now, hence the camps. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of the old. And as prophets, we need to shoot for the stars. However, aim at the moon. Being part of the house of David holds a strong significance. But again, everything is predestined. All right? So it's of the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. I'm just saying we should have high expectations if we have this opportunity. Okay? Second Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 42. I, Ezra, saw on the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and on every one of their heads he set crowns, hence the 144,000, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly. Verse 44, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? Verse 45, he answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Okay? This must be our goals as being prophets. Being part of that 144,000. Shooting at the stars, aiming at the moon. Okay? First Kings 2:1. Now the days of David drew nigh, or near, that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be you strong, therefore, and show yourself a man. Verse 3. So how do we do this? And keep the charge of the Lord Yahweh, your power, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that you may prosper in all that you do, and whithersoever you turn yourself. Okay? The point is keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of our abilities, and also what? Fulfilling our obligations as being prophets. This is an example of shooting at the stars. Okay? Another example of shooting at the stars. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Okay? And like I said before, Salakia. Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. Nothing is more important than being saved. However, within the notion of being saved as prophets, we have that opportunity to go further. Revelation 3:10. Revelation 3:11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which you have, that no man take your crown. Okay? The crown, or our crowns, was spoken in, our crowns was spoken in 2nd Ezra beginning at chapter 2 and verse 42. Shooting at the stars, however, aiming at the moon. Lord will, you are edified. Shalom.